It's me, Pup. How are you doing? It is now time for another episode of some stupid shit I saw on social media irked me and has prompted a greater conversation in my mind. I hear you saying log off, but then how would I make videos like this that can be monetized? Yeah, exactly. Come on. But I also do think I have a good point here. You might have heard of Rock Rider. Rock Rider is a huge Insomniac Spider-Man fan, makes a lot of Insomniac Spidey art pieces, and has kind of championed Insomniac games for a few years now. And we recently had the news of the Spider-Man brand new day suit coming to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 the game, which I am ecstatic about. I absolutely adore this suit. I cannot wait to play in it. Well, in the comments section, one user brought attention to a existing Spider-Man brand new day mod saying, versus the modder's brand new day suit. Modders Mog Insomniac. The mod is Gotha's Spider-Man brand new day suit mod. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't 100% agree with what this post says here. Modders Mog Insomniac may not be the most fair wording in the world, in my opinion, as a modder is working on just this singular project, able to do it in their own time. But as well as that, it does need to be acknowledged that Insomniac does not do one-to-one creations of the suits. They have not done that with a single suit in their games. They're slightly stylized to fit on the body of their Spider-Man, and as well as that, they do have slightly less realistic, more artistic license elements, such as visible abs. You don't really see those on the real deal. The Raimi suit is not identical to how it looks in the movie. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit is not identical to what it is in the movie. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit is not identical to what it is in the movie, and none of the MCU suits are identical to what they are in the movie. And I've accepted this, but photorealistic Spider-Man mods do have their place. But in the comments section, we got a bunch of fucking men of the people that would love nothing more than to trash a fan mod made for free for your enjoyment out of someone's time to prop up the corporation. Now, Rock Rider themselves said, with all due respect, I love mods. This one doesn't look that cool compared to the official one. And I disagree with this. But, like, I guess the wording there isn't the end of the world or anything. But where I kind of call it is when people are calling it rage bait to post this, saying it's the worst brand new day mod. We've even got 100k YouTubers saying it looks like complete ass. Imagine that, being a 100k strong YouTuber shitting on a fan mod. And it's not like the creator of the mod was even saying, God, the real thing's ass, mine's better. They weren't even doing that, so there's absolutely no need for the vitriol here. That's fucking awful. There's a reason game devs make suits work around the body type they've made. Mods suck compared to the real devs. Real fucking man of the people. This looks horrible, gang! This mod looks like dog shit. Please shut the fuck up. So, what the fuck's actually going on here? So someone posts a picture of a mod saying it looks better, and then people decide it's now okay to just talk like absolute shit about this mod. Which is objectively closer to the actual suit prop than what's in the game. I'm a 3D artist, and this here is better than anything I could ever attempt to do in the photorealistic world. And as someone who's kind of getting into Blender and stuff like that, if I was seeing comments like this posted when I didn't even fucking say anything, I'd be livid. I'd probably be incredibly discouraged by it. And I'm aware that there are some Spider-Man modders that really do kind of skirt the rules of what you're allowed to make money out of that will, you know, charge for mods. This isn't one of them, though. If we take a close look at this, it is just objectively closer to the real suit. And a lot of people who are playing in those suits are going to prioritize accuracy. And I guess it has always been a little baffling to me that Insomniac games have realistic aesthetics, but they don't apply the same realism to the suits. But here we are, shitting on something that someone's put time into so that we can enjoy this mod for free to prop up the corporation. Spider-Man fans, what the actual fuck is wrong with you, you complete utter fucking losers? Sometimes people are just literally saying anything. I can tell that this person has no idea how 3D works. But yeah, this is ass. Love me, the establishment. Suck. Why the fuck do we put fan modders who make free stuff under more scrutiny than we put the companies who get paid to do this and sell these things as products. This is a problem. You cannot talk about a fan project made for free as though it is a product. The standard is different. You have to be wary that maybe the person's starting out. And people will say, oh, well, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. But here's my question. Why does the kitchen have to be on fucking fire? This isn't heat. This is just stupid. This isn't criticism. This is just being a stupid bitch. I just want people to be more mindful of how they talk about independent projects. They do not have the backing that, like, major studios have. And you're not paying for the fucking thing, so you don't get to talk about it like it's a product. If you paid for this mod and you're dissatisfied, that's a different story. But people need to remember mods are not products, they are gifts. They are created by individuals. Individuals who might not anticipate this kind of backlash. I mean, hell, if I'd put this out there, I wouldn't expect that kind of backlash because it's objectively good. If I had to make a single criticism or critique or anything, it's like, okay, maybe in some shots the fabric looks a little shinier than it does in the movie, but oh my god, that is not a big deal. I'm not gonna go into the comments section and say, please change this. But I mean, I've noticed this myself as well. Like, when I post pictures of my Sonic models, for example, people are quick to say, oh, change this, change this, change this. Maybe it's my Sonic, and it's meant to look the way I want it to look. My buddy Garrulus64 entered the Crosswords modding scene, and all people could do was fucking ask for more. There was never a good job or a thank you. The reason I'm making this video is to say you are lucky to have people that are willing to put additional content in your game like this. Independent creators are not actually obligated to take your criticism, because everyone's going to have different criticism. And there's nothing you're giving them in exchange for it. That doesn't mean you can't be constructive, that doesn't mean you can't offer feedback. Again, I have implemented ideas that people have suggested to me because they've done it in a way that wasn't a demand. Again, it's not a product, it's not catered towards you. So, like, again, independent projects are different. But no, keep bringing down the independent projects just so we can prop up those Insomniac devs. Dude, if I were talking like this, I would not leave my house for months. I'd be too embarrassed. I do agree that mods should not necessarily be used to put down official works because it weaponizes them and it does open them up to this kind of thing. And I do just wish people would be more responsible with how they handle talking about independent art online. I mean, fuck, we've seen how it goes with the animation community recently, with how people talked about, like, the Amazing Digital Circus finale, how people completely ruined that project for the creator, all because they overdid it with the scrutiny. All because they used their disappointment as an excuse to be a dick. I just do not understand why the world is more hostile to people trying to find their feet in this world than it is to people who are already established. And I don't understand why that also applies to people like you and me. Why are we fucking doing this, people? Why are we doing this? It's not the independents that chose to go all digital and phase out discs. It's not the independents who are laying off developers. It's not the individuals who do crunch or anything like that. Your problems with the game industry are not with the independent modders, developers, or anything like that. So why the fuck do we have such a them and us attitude towards them? I just want to know that. That's something I want to know. I get the feeling Gotha probably isn't torn up about this. I probably wouldn't be in Gotha's shoes either. Because if I made this, I'd know this shit is good, and any fucking Neanderthal trying to say otherwise could just shut the fuck up. People on Twitter absolutely suck. There is no two ways about it. They would not talk about someone's work this way in person. And before everyone says, oh, but I have a right to say these things, well, that's great. That's really fucking great. Star. That doesn't mean what you're saying is any good. And looking through the profiles of some of these dickheads, they haven't exactly done anything productive with their lives either. Absolutely ridiculous. Be better, Spider-Man fans. Not gonna ask what you guys think. You can comment anyway, but I'm not gonna ask what you guys think because I'm really not interested in any arguments to this specific point. The wonderful thing about a bad mod is you can just ignore it. This is one of those times where just be grateful actually does apply. It never applies to products, but it does apply with mods. I just want to know what compelled these people to just shit on this mod at the very sight of it. If you like the video, leave a like. If you're a bitch, leave a dislike. If you want to be a champ, you can hype the video. And now, a special thank you shout out to the patrons in the $5 and above tier. We have Manauza, KB, Twilo, Burton, Sirius, KP, and Mr. SP. Kale Bennett, what if Pup went to Calzone City? Hell yeah, I'd love to go to Calzone City. Dare Denny, Sad Goku, Ghostly Phantom, Xanderwolf, Neo Metal Pups, Council of Geeks, SSS06, RT0, Malvinimation, Grant Allen, Josh Strider, Ben Raven, My name is the fucking Mimic. Oh yeah, that goes hard. Gideon Wells, Pressplater Jason, Joseph Tribble, and Cho Henshin. Thank you, folks, so much for your generosity, and to all of you at home, my channel is the buffet. Fill your tummy with the food. Eat. Eat!